You are now listening to the Fighting Back Podcast, and here's your host, Jessica Travis.
Welcome to the Fighting Back Podcast. I'm your host, Jessica Travis, and I am here with Ryan, founder of A Special Needs Plan. So tell me a little bit about your organization, and thank you so much for coming on the podcast and meeting with me during the conference.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me. This is absolutely fantastic. I'm jealous that you guys put this together, and it is absolutely awesome because you can get so many people to come by and give great information and just be a fantastic resource to the community, which is hopefully what everybody here wants to do, is to make sure that as many people as possible get the information they need so they can make great decisions for their child's future.
Absolutely. I mean, here at the AHA conference, there are so many like-minded individuals who are here really just for that common purpose and goal. And it's great to get to talk to them and get that information about all the different areas, because I think that all of us working together to provide the resources is really where the magic happens.
Yeah, absolutely.
So tell me about the resources that you provide and the things that you can do for families.
Yeah, I mean, one of our major goals is to help families answer the question, and especially parents, what happens when I'm not here anymore?
That is a hard question to answer.
It is, and it's one that at least parents have told me over the last 2 decades, is it keeps us up at night.
Absolutely.
Right? It's the last thing we think about as our eyes close as we go to sleep. And my mission is to make sure they can close their eyes and go to sleep. And so that's what our goal is at a special needs plan, or at least that's one of them, is to help families create a framework, to create a safe place to have those conversations. And so it's not such an overwhelming thought or discussion.
So I love this idea because everybody wants to sleep well at night, and many of us don't, thinking about these things. So what do we do? Like, what do you do to really make that happen?
A lot of it is just conversation about where their loved one is today, right? What are their abilities? What are they good at? Where might they need support? And to really detail that through. Parents have it. They know it. Or even an adult sibling will know it. But maybe they just haven't had the forum yet to put it out into the universe.
So it's starting that hard conversation.
It's just starting a conversation, and then through that conversation we figure out what the family needs and how can we design a framework to support the story that they want to create.
I see. Okay. So what are some tools that you provide families for that framework, for that support?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of them is a very clearly defined step-by-step process.
Okay.
That they don't have to do by themselves.
Okay.
So they can walk through a process, and within 3 to 4 2-hour meetings, they can have a very specific action plan with exactly what they need to make sure that they can answer that question.
I love that. And Janetta was talking to us in the opening session about make a plan, right? Don't just have hope, but make a plan, put together that solid plan that you want to do. She was also mentioning in the opening session about a binder. And she, like I, love paper. And she was talking about having a physical binder that you have all of your paper in, and having that organization. And I got to tell you, that's hard to do. Like, I'm a pretty organized person, and creating that binder that has all of that stuff in there, that's tough. Like, what do you say about the binder?
I love it.
Okay.
Because of the information that's included in it. Because as Janetta was talking about, right, it's the medical information, it's daily life, it's the legal documents.
Yes.
It's the financial pieces, it's the government benefits, and it's also dreams.
Yes.
And it's the hopes and dreams. It's important. And we used to do something similar with our families, and I realized over time that the binder collects dust and doesn't get updated very often because nobody wants to print something out, get a 3-ring binder, and change it every 6 months.
And sometimes I forget where I put it.
And sometimes we forget where we put it. Or the other people don't know where it is.
Right.
Right? If something happens to mom or dad.
Or it's with me.
Or it's with you.
And
right.
it should be over there.
Right.
With them.
That's right. Or it should be with everybody. And so one of the things that we've done over the last year, Jessica, is is build the binders in an electronic app format called a special needs support.
I love a good app.
Yep, there you go. Well, hopefully this is a good one.
I feel like I don't lose a good app like I lose a binder.
Exactly, right? You can always find it somewhere on your phone, at least.
Interesting. So tell me about this app. Does it
Yeah.
does it do the same thing that this binder would do?
It should, and it should do even more, because one of the things I like about it is we can invite what we call different team members. So
Okay.
if you have, for example, you have an attorney that
Yes.
is your family's attorney you go to get documents
Yes.
created and then updated, because as you know, you have
Yes.
to update them periodically,
You
because
do.
people change,
Absolutely.
jobs change,
Yep.
roles and responsibilities change. So you can make your attorney or your financial planner or your direct support professional that provides daily supports and services for your loved one, you can make them team members and connect them to the app and give them access to different areas. You could have your other children if they're adults.
That's a really good idea.
Or your brother or sister who may become the guardian if something happens to you.
Yes.
They can have access to different areas, so that the binder is now accessible by everyone who's part of your loved one's team at any time. And any updates are automatic. So if the parent or the person in charge of the app, right, it could be an adult sibling in charge
Right.
of the app.
Right.
If they make any changes or adjustments, the other team members get a quick notification, say, hey, new legal document was updated
I love this.
or
Now,
uploaded.
does all the team members get access to all the information?
Only if the parent or administrator wants them to.
So you can have your attorney only have access to certain information, and your other support personnel only have access to certain information?
That's right.
Oh,
So,
I love that.
Yeah. So if you have a direct support professional providing daily life,
Yes.
you could give them access to just the daily life side and maybe the medical side. So if something happens, they know the doctor to call or
yes.
something like that.
Okay. Well, this is really interesting. Tell me a little bit about how we can get this app, because it sounds really cool. I mean, you got to have an iPhone.
You got to have either
Or an Android.
Yep. You got to have a phone to
Okay.
get the app.
Got to have a phone.
There's also a web platform. So if you
Okay.
don't have one, you can set it up online, and you can still get it on the website platform. So you can use your computer
Okay.
to also access it. And you can go to a specialneedsupport.com, and you can download the app and try it and see if you like it.
I love this. Well, this sounds really interesting. I'm definitely going to download the app and see how it goes. Thank you so much for talking with me today. It was great meeting you at the conference. It's great talking with you. Really cool that we're turning the binder into an app.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And hopefully we'll talk again soon.
Sounds good. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for listening. If you found this episode helpful or informative, don't forget to follow us on social media and share this podcast with your friends. Like, follow, subscribe so you never miss a show, and help others know their rights by spreading the word. Your support helps us keep fighting back. The information provided in the Fighting Back podcast is for general informational purposes only and is not intended as legal advice. Every case is unique and should be reviewed by a qualified attorney who can provide guidance based on the specific facts and circumstances of your case. Listening to this podcast does not create an attorney-client relationship with Fighter Law or any of its attorneys. If you are facing any legal issue, we strongly encourage you to consult with a licensed attorney directly.